Hi Gemini, this is your October 27th through November 2nd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love venture in your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the 5th spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Gemini. We have the Ten of Cups, the Devil clarified by the Seven of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by Strength in the potential outcome. We have the Six of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. And we also have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Capricorn on the table. Well, Gemini, I'm a little bit shocked, but I'm not surprised. I'm shocked, but I'm not surprised. I've seen readings like this for you before. And I'm a Gemini myself. Some of you may already know that. So anyway, so the Ten of Cups showed up right away, right? As you can see, the very, very first card that came out is the Ten of Cups. For some of you, since I was asking, I'm not going to give you the full spiel, what I usually ask for, but maybe this is the answer to what's going to happen between you two. The universe wanted to give you the answer right away. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. Maybe you and this new person, this is the direction you're heading, all right, in the direction of the Ten of Cups. All right, for some of you, I think for most of you, this is how the two of you get acquainted, all right? The Ten of Cups is a card of like a wedding or a family-oriented celebration. Not necessarily, obviously, your family. Maybe you're invited to go to like a wedding or somebody else's housewarming party, a baby shower, you know, as long as there's like an element of a family, right? Did I mention someone's birthday? Maybe it's just, not just family members, but also friends are invited. As long as there's like a massive celebration and it has an element of a family to it, okay? Maybe this is where you're going. And you two will sneak out before the party is over. You two are leaving that party together, all right? And I wouldn't be surprised if the two of you will be spending a lot of time together that follows. I'm not gonna, okay, it's a PG-13 reading. It's a PG-13 video, Gemini. So with the Devil clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, things will get hot. Things will get hot, spicy. You two will be spending some one-on-one time, if you know what I mean. The Devil, by the way, is a Capricorn major arcana card. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, but together with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands, my oh my, okay? Again, I'm not going to go into like deep details, but yeah, you get the idea. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune clarified by Strength. There's a very strong like fire sign presence here, right? Because the Knight of Wands could be a fire sign. The Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as many different zodiac signs. I usually go with Sagittarius. Strength clarifying it is a Leo major arcana card. Leo is a fire sign. Okay, so the fire sign is prevalent here. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune and Strength, right? 2 major arcana cards, right? The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle. Okay, for some of you it's a fortunate turnaround. Strength could be interpreted as a card of a pure, raw passion, or again, it could be a Leo you're dealing with. But Strength is also a card of like loyalty. Okay, maybe this, even though this connection starts as a very passionate encounter, but perhaps it will very quickly evolve into being loyal to one another. I don't know. It happens. I've seen different things happen, right? Strength is also a card of, you know, having courage to move forward, I guess. But one of those major arcana cards clarifying another, I think it's a good sign. All right? So this is maybe when the dust settles. After the Devil and the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Okay? And yeah, in the potential outcome, we have the Six of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. I assume you're the Queen of Swords here, unless you're dealing with another air sign, just like you. But I assume that's you. I think it's a reasonable assumption. And with the Six of Wands, yeah, those two cards, by the way, used to be, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card, and the Ace of Pentacles can be a proposal. right? The Six of Wands is also a card of victory, success, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. All right, interesting reading, Gemini. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So with the Devil and Seven of Swords, yeah, you will get really, really cozy with one another, and then it will evolve into something more serious. All right? Really happy for you, Gemini. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Gemini, this spread is for you. We have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have air, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay? So, you got this King of Swords here, all right? So for some of you, it is you, Gemini, all right? It could be you. This reading could be for male or masculine Gemini, right? So you could be the King of Swords. If your boyfriend, your spouse, your significant other also happens to be a fellow air sign, then it's your person, right? Your husband, your spouse, your significant other, right? Then it's them. It's this King of Swords. And this, it's as good as it gets, Gemini. This reading is as good as it gets. If you're not married yet, by the way, then major spoiler alert, there could be a marriage proposal here. It really can be, okay? The Ace of Pentacles, it could be a marriage proposal card. And we do have two marriage cards, two family cards on the table, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. All right. Even the King of Swords themselves is clarified by a marriage card. Okay. And the Knight of Cups, the first card, it's the most loving, the most romantic night out of all four nights. If you're already married, maybe it's like an anniversary, right? Or maybe you don't need a reason to be romantic with one another, right? But this reading has all the elements for a great reading, right? It's got love and romance with the Knight of Cups. It's got a serious element to it with that Ace of Pentacles, and it definitely has a family element with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so yeah, it's like if your marriage or relationship is already very loving, very romantic, very serious, very stable, then it'll be business as usual. Gemini, it'll be business as usual. Some of you could be going to somebody else's wedding, somebody else's engagement party. Okay, yeah, it could definitely be interpreted as such. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent. Next, we have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Here's what I want to tell you, Gemini. I think this is going to be a very short reading. Here's what I want to tell you. Sometimes drunk texting and drunk dialing lead to hookups, and then even people waking up the following morning and feeling even worse. Or those people feeling even worse in the coming days. Okay? And that's what I want to tell you. Now interpret this. Well, it's not funny, I know. It's just my reaction. Okay? But that's definitely what I see here, Gemini. Drunk texting, drunk dialing, and then spending some time together, but then feeling even worse afterwards. Okay? There is no major arcana cards here, so it doesn't have to happen, but what I told you, what it looks like, is definitely what I thought of right away when I saw these cards. Okay? So, if you don't want to feel even worse, then don't consume, and don't drunk text or drunk dial anybody. Okay? I'm saying it with love because, as some of you may already know, I am a Gemini myself. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini, this week. We have the Page of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Sun, and we also have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or any zodiac sign. So two things I want to point out. There's a lot of children, a lot of children in the cards, right? The Page of Swords could be a child. There's two kids in the Six of Cups, and there's another child in the Sun card, riding the horse, right? So for some of it has something to do with children, all right? And another thing I want to point out, it has an element of the past to it, with that Six of Cups, okay? So for some of you, it's like really good news from something or someone associated with the past. Maybe you applied for something or filed for something in the past, and maybe you even forgot about it, and you're gonna receive that letter, you're gonna receive that email, and you'll be like, oh, your application has been processed, you're approved. Right? So that could definitely be interpreted as something like that. Or maybe you're spending money on children, but it's going to be like a very happy encounter. Maybe it's a baby shower, right? Or maybe it's a child's birthday party, or just kids. It's a pizza party for kids or something like that. Okay, again, a lot of children. It could be maybe somebody want to offer you a job, but it doesn't feel like an old job. It feels like maybe you used to work with this person, and maybe they've got a new job since you quit, right? So both of you are working new jobs since the two of you used to work together, and maybe a position opens up at that person's new workplace, and they'll think of you. They'll think like, oh yeah, I remember Gemini used to do all these tasks that this new job is for, and maybe they'll reach out to you and ask you if you're interested. Even if you're not interested, I think you'll still be happy to communicate and interact with this person. The Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's a really good financial card. It really is. It could be a card of generosity, right? It could be a card of money in, money out. It's a card of an equal give and take. With the Six of Pentacles, maybe you're being chosen or selected for something. Okay. Either way, the Sun is a card of clarity. It's the only major arcana card, and it's the happiest card in the deck. You know, out of all 78 cards we have in the standard tarot deck, that one, the Sun, is the happiest one out of all of them. So no matter what, I think you're going to be happy once all of this starts to unfold. All right. Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Gemini. We have the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So the first thing I thought of, Gemini, you're going to be invited to Scorpio birthday. Yep, that's what I thought of. You're definitely dealing with this Queen of Cups. I don't think that's you. Nope, doesn't feel this way. All right, and we're right in the middle of a Scorpio birthday season. All right, so this Queen of Cups could be any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or you guessed it, Scorpio. Okay, the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck is an invitation. The Eight of Wands, the first card that came out, could also be an invitation card, or maybe this card is simply communication. Right, or maybe this person is flying in, or maybe you will be invited to go somewhere, right? And this is somebody from your past, Gemini. Yeah, the Six of Cups right next to the deck. For some of you, maybe you're going to be flying back where you grew up or where you've been before, and this is where that Scorpio lives. All right, yeah. The Six of Cups is something or someone from the past, all right? And we're usually glad to go back to where we've been before with the Six of Cups. We're usually glad to see people. We're usually glad to do something we've done in the past. So I assume it's going to be a very pleasant encounter. Right? So if this Queen of Cups is not a Scorpio, it's still most likely a water sign, and you'll be glad to see this person, to spend time with them, and things like that. Alright, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.